Boom shakalaka. What's going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and I am joined today by Arsen Tarosian, the founder of Tap. What's going on, Arsen?
Hey, Randall. I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, doing well. It's the beginning of a week here. Seeing a bit of a crypto bloodbath. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about Tap. So to begin with, give everybody kind of an elevator pitch. What is Tap?
Tap is it's trying to bridge the gap between banking and cryptocurrencies. So what we're trying to do is make new customers enter the cryptocurrency market with just a few clicks away. So you download the app, you do a simple KYC, everything is done automatically. You get an account, you can deposit funds via debit or credit, via debit or a bank transfer, and then you can simply purchase any cryptocurrency that we support. You can also get the ability to withdraw that, and also we provide a prepaid card with it, so you can actually spend the holdings that you have.
That's pretty cool. So it's kind of like an easy on-ramp and exit from cryptocurrency for most people.
Correct.
Yeah. So as of right now, how far into development in the project are you?
So we've already integrated most of the crypto side. So we've already integrated to exchanges. We have started integrating the wallets, which they should be finished by the end of this month. So the whole crypto side will be done. And after that, we'll start integrating all the banking side. So the app is fully working. The exchange part is working. So we're just waiting for some more deals to sign up. And then we're going to go live with a beta and then send it to the App Store.
Okay, very cool. How many cryptocurrencies can people buy?
So we're starting with just three: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. And also the users will be able to hold three fiat currencies, USD, JBP, and euros.
Okay. And then they'll have an app and a card where they can go around and spend these.
Correct.
That's cool. Are there any areas in the world that are restricted, or is it pretty much open for anyone all around the world?
So the exchange part is available for everyone around the world, but the card part is not. The card will be available for all European citizens. There'll be, as long as you have an address here in Europe, you qualify for a card. That's because we only have license here in Europe. We will start expanding once we prove our model to other jurisdictions.
Okay, great. So I'm curious, how'd you get into cryptocurrency?
So I used to be a developer. I used to make games, and back in 2014, a client said like, "Hey, can I pay you in Bitcoin?" Because I was doing some freelancing. So I was like, "Sure." Then I got the Bitcoin from him. I exchanged it, and then I was like, "That's pretty cool. It's a form of fiat." So I was like, "What else can I do with it?" So I started brokering actually Bitcoin. So I ended up completely giving up on development, and I ended up becoming a full-time broker. And then 4 years later, here I am.
Very cool. Very cool. And so, how'd you decide to, or why did you choose what you're doing with Tap, kind of like the easy on ramp, off ramp, as opposed to kind of other blockchain stuff out there? Like, what draws you to
So personally, because I was a broker, and it was, first of all, it's the difficulty of being a broker. Bank accounts getting closed all the time, and I've felt the power of banks, right? Funds getting frozen all the time. They're asking you too many documentations. You provide them, and they still don't treat you well.
That?
So I was like, there must be a better solution, because like if I'm going through it, other people are too. And also like it's perfect that everyone is doing amazing projects on blockchain, but there is one issue: we can't make people buy Bitcoin, the simplest thing,
Hmm.
where you might be solving the next amazing, like I don't know, like an amazing blockchain project, but if you don't have the people, what's the point, right?
Hmm.
So our idea is first to introduce people to cryptocurrencies, make them use it, learn about it, and then hopefully they will get the bug and then enter the blockchain uh, field too.
Okay. How do you position yourself against some of the other similar things like on ramps such as Coinbase and then other cards like Monaco card or Coinbase has your Shift card? How do you kind of plan on positioning
Well,
yourself in the market?
what we're trying to do is, first of all, we love competition. It's it's amazing because you see what mistakes they made, so we don't make them. So what we're trying to do is find the best things available in the market, make them into one. Because everyone has amazing ideas, right? But all of them are segregated. So what we're trying to do is like learn from mistakes others have made and give the best product in one app.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. What type of team do you have working on this?
So we're about a team of 20 people. We have me, we have a CEO, we have a CFO, a money laundering officer, we have a compliance officer, we have, again, 2 junior compliance officers, support team. So it's a fully fledged team pretty much.
Okay.
All the positions are covered.
Mm-hmm. Are there a lot of regulations you have to deal with trying to get this through?
Yeah. It's the hardest part. So we've applied for a DLT license in Gibraltar. One of the things that we wanted to do is start on the right foot. So like get a license, show that we will go the extra mile and show to people that, hey, we can be trusted. So we're getting a DLT license, which is pretty much a license that allows us to hold client funds in terms of crypto and also make transactions on the blockchain. Then we also have an e-money license, which is sponsored by our BIN sponsor, the guys that gives us access to the scheme. So yeah, that's pretty much from regulatory point of view. And we follow like same regulation like any other exchange does. So AML policies, we run PEPs and sanctions to any customer that we get. And we run after that, like again, every 24 hours, we run our database to make sure that we don't have like any people that are sanctioned.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So for basically the people out there who are watching, who are interested in, becoming part of the TAP ecosystem, how do they go ahead doing that?
So for now, we are still in alpha. We will be updating our website with more information, and we'll be soon, around mid-December, we'll ask for customers to sign up on a beta list. So we'll start accepting some users outside our team to try the app. And then we expect TAP to launch around mid-January.
Okay, awesome. So anything else about TAP that we should know about?
So another thing that we found that others don't do in terms of our app is we make sure that we give the customer the best price because we are connected in a lot of exchanges. What we do is, let's say a user wants to buy from pound sterling to Litecoin. The fiat pair is awful. Like any exchange you go, it's awful. So what we'll do is we'll take the customer's pound sterling, we'll convert into USD and then go to Litecoin. But if we have a better pair, let's say pound sterling to USD to Bitcoin to Litecoin, we'll do that. So the user will always get the most he can from the amount that he's trying to buy.
That's really cool.
And also the other thing we do is alt to alt. So most pairs are like Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Bitcoin, right? So what we'll do is create pairs that don't exist in exchanges and make it seamless for the user. So let's say if you're trying to go from, let's say, ELF to Storm, usually you will have to sell your ELF, get Bitcoin, then buy Storm. If it's on different exchanges, then that means you have to transfer it. But because we hold liquidity in multiple exchanges, we do that instantly for the user again.
Very cool. So what's the goal in terms of number of cryptocurrencies you're going to be holding?
So our goal for now is we'll launch with 3. Shortly after, we'll start adding about 10, 15 every couple of weeks. Our goal is by mid to late February to have about 60 coins that we can support and also about 15 fiat currencies.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so that way the alt-to-alt trading will definitely be beneficial between all those different coins. Awesome. Well, it sounds like a pretty good project. It sounds like you got stuff in the works and a good development team, and come December, people will be able to really check out the beta and start seeing if it works. Yeah. So anything else you wanted to mention today?
That's it.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us. And then for anyone who wants to, they can check out the website, tap.global. And yeah, cool. Have a good one, man.
Perfect. Thank you very much for having me. Cheers.